Yeah, yeah. Love louder. Thursday night live. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thursday night lights, everybody pulling in. Country boys, good vibes, let the party begin. Boots on the dance floor, hands up high. Small town hearts underneath these neon skies. Grandma's laughing, kids running wild. Every single soul got a reason to smile. No drama here, just a family crowd. Singing one thing, and we sing it loud. We ain't here to fight, we ain't here to judge. We just came together showing everybody love. Love one another, love louder tonight. Turn the pain to a fire, let it shine so bright. From Wichita nights to them back road towns, we lift each other up, never let them down. Hands in the air, let the whole world hear. The rock family bringing good vibes here. Yeah, we laugh, yeah, we dance, yeah, we sing out proud. Love one another and love louder now. DJ, turn it up, let the speakers bang. Everybody two-stepping while the guitar sing. Sweet tea, bonfire, stars in the sky. Whole crowd jumping when the beat drops high. Ain't about money, ain't about fame, it's about good people knowing everybody's name. If your heart feels it, come stand in this line. Tonight your family and you're gonna be fine. We ain't here to hate, we ain't here for that. Just country soul and a beat that slaps. Love one another, love louder tonight. Turn the pain to a fire, let it shine so bright. From Wichita nights to them back road towns, we lift each other up, never let them down. Hands in the air, let the whole world hear. The rock family bringing good vibes here. Yeah, we laugh, yeah, we dance, yeah, we sing out proud. Love one another and love louder now. Hey, put your cups up high if you came to dance tonight. Hey, let the whole world see what this family's meant to be. Love one another, love louder tonight. Keep that fire burning till the morning light. Every voice together, every heart unbound. Rock family Thursday night, shaking the ground. Yeah, we laugh, yeah, we dance, yeah, we sing out proud. Love one another and love louder now. Love louder now.
Thursday night's alive, everybody pile on in. Turn those speakers up, let the good times begin. Stars are shining bright over every hometown. Rock chalk family gonna burn this place down. Boots on the hardwood, dust flying high. Raise that red, white, and blue to the sky. Neighbors, veterans, kids running free. That's the way this country's meant to be. Raise 'em up, here's to the ones who came before. Raise 'em high, America's opening another door. Hey, hey, stomp your boots all across this land. Wave old summer haze. Windows down and the radio loud. Country roads and an American crowd. Thank the Lord for every sunrise we see. Freedom still alive in you and me. Hey! Love this country, let me hear you shout. Hey! If you're thankful for freedom, let it all come out. Hey! Raise your cup, raise your voice tonight. We're celebrating red, white, and blue pride. Hey, hey, stomp your boots all across this land. Wave old glory with your own two hands. 250 years still blazing bright. America's fire still lighting the night. Thursday Night Live, we're singing loud and proud. Rock Chalk family, make your hometown proud. Fireworks, freedom, faith, and family. Here's to another 250. Woo! 250. Ooh. Boots keep stomping, flags keep waving. God keep blessing the USA. USA. USA.
All right, how's everybody doing? Thursday night, almost the 4th of July. I see Faye was in here. I know she was going through a storm. She was live. I got to the end of it. I don't even think she saw me there when she ended. Jay Thomas from Greeley, Colorado. We got Journey. We got Beach Baby. And you know, if we got Beach Baby, we got Leroy. All right. All right, so this happened a couple weeks ago, actually. And I debated on whether to cover it. I hope everybody's eating because this is pretty gross. You know, when I got my first job, I worked for Taco Tico. It used to irritate me when people would bring their kids in and just let them make a mess. So when I became a mom, I didn't let my kids go make a mess like I had to clean that because I remember how frustrated I got. But I never, ever, ever thought about destroying somebody's food. Ever. You know, I've always wondered, these people that you're in a restaurant, their food comes out wrong, and they're going off on the waitress, like in a crazy amount of ways. You realize they're going to take your food and they're going to bring it back. No telling what's going to happen to it, right? Well, that's what happened. We're going to listen to the story. There's 2 news clips I'm going to play. And then I'm going to play another news clip, and the manager actually speaks. And a lot of times you don't see who's in the back. It could be somebody that don't like you. It's somebody that don't like you. Are they going to spit in your food? It's kind of crazy. And I agree. Cook at home. Beach Baby says cook at home. Christopher says I don't trust nobody cooking for me. Yeah, I will tell you, me and Rick hardly ever eat out. For one, it's too expensive. For 2, you don't know what they're doing back there. You don't know if their hair's getting in the food, if they're spitting in it, or whatever. You've seen it done as a waitress. Yeah, I'm telling you. You piss the wrong person off, and it's going to happen. This is gross. I'm not going to lie. It's gross. But here we go. We're going to start it.
We are learning more details about some truly disgusting allegations out of Broken Bow. A woman suing after she says a manager at Arbys spit in her food and gave her oral herpes. Tonight, we're hearing from that woman's lawyer. News 4's Spencer Humphrey is here with what he had to say. Spencer?
Yeah, Kevin, that lawyer says the customer and restaurant worker were familiar with each other and that the restaurant worker knew she had herpes, but spit in that customer's food anyway because she figuratively had beef with her.
It just offends the public decency to me.
That's attorney Will Blocker, putting things mildly after he says an Arby's manager gave his client herpes by spitting in her roast beef sandwiches.
She took and offended our most basic decency of principles and trust in a restaurant system.
His newly filed lawsuit says it all played out in Broken Bow back in March. His client, Jenica Church, had just finished a long shift at work.
She swung into Arbys, was really hungry, asked for a couple sandwiches.
He says the restaurant's manager, Amanda Hendricks, served Church 2 hot roast beef sandwiches. Church ate one, then drove home and shared the other with her father-in-law and mother. Fast forward, Blocker says Church's daughter, dating him.
Listen, I am going to say this. I thought herpes sometimes never shows up, or it took years to show up. A week or 2 weeks and she's already got signs of herpes? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Hendricks' son walked in on him talking with Hendricks on FaceTime, where he says Hendricks proudly admitted to spitting in Church's sandwiches.
She got a recording of that. Her daughter got a recording of that, and the woman was not scared to say it outright. That's fine. You can tell your mom I spit in her.
This guy seemed like he's a weed smoker or maybe a drinker. It's kind of weird. I'm just saying.
Her sandwich.
He says Church called the franchisee's complaint line, that the woman who answered claimed she reviewed surveillance footage.
And she said, oh, yes, the food's all safe. We watched the video. There was nothing.
During all this is when Blocker says Church, who'd never shown signs or symptoms before, suddenly tested positive for herpes.
My client does have the herpes virus now, and she did not have it prior to this incident.
Well, when was she tested for herpes before? And how did she know that the manager had herpes? Like, this is strange. Is it a money grab? I don't know.
She reported it all to police, who got a hold of the surveillance footage, finding it actually showed something very different than the restaurant allegedly told her.
It's clearly a hot beef sandwich with hot saliva going in it. Immediately out to my client, who was starving, and ate it almost immediately. So it's almost like you could say spitting.
But like within a week? She has signs of herpes in a week or 2 weeks?
From one mouth to the other.
According to the lawsuit, when Church reached back out to the restaurant with the police findings, they offered her free sandwiches and a $5 gift card.
There must be a cultural issue with this company.
The lawsuit alleges Hendricks knew she had the oral herpes virus, even had visible lesions on her body, but intentionally and deliberately spit on Church's food anyway.
We've been told by her own words that she had herpes in a statement to someone else.
So get this. What if she would have accidentally got? Does herpes go that quick like that? You get a little bit of saliva in there, and automatically people get herpes. I mean, should these restaurants be testing people for that? I mean, they test for hepatitis C, right? Just crazy.
Authorities in Broken Bow arresting Hendricks on charges of poisoning food with intent to injure or kill. Meanwhile, Blocker now just hopes Church was the only customer this happened to.
I'm hoping it's just one crazy lady that had a beef.
And we reached out to the company Flynn Group, a national restaurant franchise group the lawsuit claims owns that Arbys in Broken Bow, but we have not heard back.
All right. Now I did a couple more. See here. It is gross. There's no way around it. Somebody spitting in the food is gross.
Now to a story we all wish would be just a gross urban legend. But in McCurtain County, a former Arbys manager is charged with felony poisoning, accused of spitting in a woman's food and giving her herpes as a result. After a long night bartending, Jenica Church stopped at Arbys in Broken Bow.
It was taking a little bit of time. Thought they were probably mad at me because it was right about to close.
Jenica said she had some history with Amanda Hendricks, the manager, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her father-in-law and grandmother-in-law. Jenica, her husband, the kids, and the grandparents all lived together. After that night, Jenica's mouth began to flare up like it never had before. The doctor diagnosed her with herpes.
Several times a week, I get a flare-up. It goes all the way up to the top of my eye twitches. I mean, it's very painful.
You're probably wondering, how could she possibly connect herpes to Arbys? Broken Bow is a small town. Jenica says Amanda Hendricks was bragging about spitting in her sandwiches that night. And Jenica's daughter heard the story. According to the affidavit, Broken Bow police say they pulled cameras and saw Amanda spitting in the food. She's charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant has been issued for her arrest.
You hear that as like a tale that wouldn't happen.
That's literally what I was just about to say. Like, people say, oh, we'll spit in your food or whatever, but I've never seen that happen.
Jenica and her family filed a lawsuit against Amanda, Arbys, and affiliated restaurant groups, claiming extreme anxiety, emotional distress, and fear of infection. Jenica fears it'll impact her service industry work.
Personally, if I go out to eat and I see somebody with that big old thing on their face, I don't want them serving my food. I can't kiss my daughter's face off anymore. That was like my thing. Just kiss your face off. You know what I mean?
Listen, how many times you went out to eat and somebody did have a sore on their lip or a cut or something? I mean, if they narrowed it down just to all that, you probably wouldn't have anybody serving your food, right?
I don't know. It's sad.
The fallout is tough for Jenica's mother-in-law, Patricia Dollarhite, to even talk about.
I'm sorry. When we were leaving today, my son was sitting at my table eating breakfast, and he wanted a kiss. Bye. But he could not have one. So you bet I'm angry. I see what it's doing to my grandchildren, to my son, to my husband. I don't want to kiss my husband. He ate the food. Because he hasn't had an outbreak doesn't mean he don't have it.
The family attorney, Will Blocker, says he's floored that it appeared to be accepted behavior, as no other witness employees did anything.
And they let it go all the way out the door to the point my client now has a communicable disease. That has to be culture deeper than just Arbys, Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Maybe it's Flynn Restaurant Group and all 300 different kinds of stores they own. I don't know, but we're going to find out.
So we reached out to Broken Bow Police about the footage, but it is a holiday, so we'll reach back out on Monday. We've also asked Arbys for comment and have not heard back yet.
All right, so hold on.
A massive rescue effort.
Then the manager actually did speak up. We're going to play that one. Then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Amanda Hendricks is facing a felony poisoning charge. Broken Bow police say they pulled cameras and saw Hendricks spit in the food while working the drive-thru at Arbys. Jenica Church and her family filed a lawsuit claiming she contracted herpes from the saliva that's resulted in extreme anxiety and emotional distress. 2 News broke the story when we first spoke to Church.
I can't kiss my daughter's face off anymore. That was like my thing. Just kiss your face off. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's sad.
The case since went, viral. Now Hendricks wants to share her side. Both women admit they know each other, but neither will detail any past problem. Hendricks says she knew it was Church in the drive-thru. I went for the obvious, if awkward, question.
Did you spit in her food?
Okay. Yes, accountability. Me wanting to grow yes, I did. Low, it was low, disgusting.
What would you like everybody to know?
That was a mistake. It's the way I conducted myself. It was poorly, but it isn't who I am. I'm not my mistakes. Should have been handled very differently. It's like this because I spit in the food. It's blown out of proportion on their end. But at the end of the day, we're here because of me.
Hendricks says she is accountable for her actions, but is adamant she did not give Church herpes, sending me negative herpes results, purportedly from McCurtain Memorial Hospital, taken on June 22nd. 2 News cannot independently verify them, but Hendricks says she handed them over to the Broken Bow police.
My spit's not poison. It's just blew out of proportion. And apparently me and her both need prayed for. But yeah, it's embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Hendricks, who has a prior criminal record related to theft and substance abuse, is hoping the results and a subsequent blood test will at least help her chances at a reduced charge.
That was the end of it. So she got tests that says that she don't have herpes. So if it really comes back, and either way, the manager should never spit in the food. But if it comes back that she don't have herpes, if them tests are correct, then how in the hell did the lady through the drive-thru get herpes from her? It just seems weird. Seems really weird to me. And listen, I don't think that I don't have that problem. I don't think I've ever had a sore on my lip. I mean, I've had a pimple before and I picked it and probably shouldn't have. But I don't know if it's that contagious. I mean, yeah, in the saliva, but to say that they need to not work, I mean, they got bills to pay. I mean, we don't know how they got the herpes. I mean, maybe somebody spit in their food. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Sherry Berry says she can tell you about it. She just had a cold sore. If she's negative, then she didn't get a virus from her. Exactly. They said they wasn't able to verify the medical records, but you can best believe that the attorneys can verify it, right? I mean, why would she go to the trouble to get something like that, saying that she didn't have the herpes if she really didn't? Anyway, the medical records should show it. I just found it strange that she all of a sudden started getting sores. And I assume that, Journey, you looked it up. I've never looked it up. Let's just look it up. Let me just pull it up. Let's see here. We'll just go to Chat GPT. I'm going to add you guys here. And we're just going to ask Chat GPT. All right. Okay. Okay, it's slow. Man, must be a lot of people using Chat GPT because it's taking its time. Okay. If someone has herpes and they spit in my food, what's the chances I will get herpes? And how soon will I know? Okay, Chat GPT, give it what you got. Okay. The chances of getting herpes from someone spitting in your food are extremely low. Here's why. Herpes, HSV1, HSV2, is spread mainly through direct skin-to-skin contact, like kissing, oral sex, or direct contact with an active sore. The virus is fragile outside the body and does not survive well on food, in air, or in the stomach. What about spit in the food? For transmission to actually happen from saliva in food, several unlikely things would have to line up. A large amount of active virus is present in the saliva. It is immediately transferred to your mouth. It makes direct contact with oral mucous membranes, not just swallowed food, and survives long enough to infect cells. Now remember, she went through the drive-thru, got the food, took all that food home to her family. Even then, infection is still very unlikely. Swallowing food does not transmit herpes because stomach acid destroys the virus. Now, ChatGPT is not a doctor, okay? I do realize that. Sometimes ChatGPT gives us the wrong things. So what is the real risk? Herpes, extremely unlikely from this scenario. More realistic risks. Mild stomach upset or bacterial contamination, which is still uncommon, but more plausible than herpes. How soon would you know how soon would you know if it somehow happened? If oral herpes HSV1 were transmitted, symptoms usually appear 2 to 12 days after exposure, sometimes up to 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes people have, and ChatGPT ain't saying this, sometimes people have herpes and they never have a flare-up. Possible early signs: tingling or burning lips, blisters, small blisters or cold sores around the mouth, sore throat or mild flu-like symptoms. Bottom line. Let's get to the bottom line. This situation is not considered a realistic transmission route for herpes. If someone actually spat in your food, the bigger concern is hygiene and food safety in general, not HSV infection. There you go. Take it for what it is. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It is disgusting. I agree. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, I still think she should be charged for spitting in the food. That's just ridiculous. Nobody should be able to get away with that. Let's see here. Girly girls in the house. I see Faye came in too. Also Julie, 99 Customs wife. Good to see you. Girly girl's husband, they went fishing. Guess what he caught the first time? Guess what? A turtle. Guess what his second catch was? Another turtle. Hopefully he got some fish later on. Cherry Berry says, "Oh, Journey, you bet I did," and showed all the receipts. Absolutely. Did you get the link on the Ohio kids? Yes, I did. Sure did. Christopher says, "You have it in your body. It has to be spawned to become active again." That's so true, Chris. Abreva is my friend. There you go. Hey, girly girl. I know. Such a mess, ain't I? Some food. Let's see here. I call it creepy crud on my face. Listen, I do remember some friends that would get cold sores and people would make fun of them. Not only, I mean, who knows how they got the cold sores? Not only that, my friends said they hurt like hell. I mean, they hurt. I can't imagine. That would be painful. Christopher says, "I promise I won't tell you something. I'm not 110% sure I'm correct." 100%. There you go. Absolutely, it's disgusting. And I'm sure she's not the only one that's ever spit in food. Like I said, when you get your food and you go crazy on the waitress, okay, you need to rethink that. Because you're sending that food back and they're bringing you other food out. You don't know what they're doing back there. And what about the manager admitting to it? Do you feel like she's owning up to it? Journey says, "However, it is highly unlikely you will get herpes from being spit on. The virus is delicate and primarily spreads through skin-to-skin contact, while the virus can survive." That's right. It is gross. Anyway, I debated on whether to cover that, but I've always wondered, what people can do to your food. Turtle, that's right, turtle. I had to laugh. I put some little emoji gifs on her Facebook for it. Christopher says some people are lifetime careers and never have to deal with side effects themselves. Yeah. My uncle's girlfriend one time told me my uncle had herpes and he gave her herpes, but she never had any flare-ups. I never saw him with flare-ups. So does he or does he not? Sound like you're feeling better. Yeah. I mean, I finally took the big gauze off. I got this brown tape stuff on there that they said don't remove. There's 26 stitches under there, but it's still sore. But it's a lot better. A lot better. That's right. I am a strong lady. Sometimes. I'm telling you what, though, on the hand, it really hurt. The one on my forehead hurt, but the one on my hand really hurt. I don't know. I don't know if I could be one-handed. It was, hey, but I have gotten out of doing dishes. The doctor told Rick, I don't want her doing any dishes. Journey says, I like to know what happened in the dried fruit for her to want to even spit at her. Well, they're not going to let us know. You said the drive-through. No, they knew each other previously. Not only that, that lady showed up right at closing time. Listen, that's just about anywhere you work, okay? People come in 10 minutes before closing. That sucks, okay? Think about that next time you're out driving and you're going to get something to eat. How close is it to their closing time? Not only that, you're going to get probably the food that's set there. It's not going to be very good, and you're going to piss them off. Faye says she don't eat out much at all either. Only when I'm in town. Yeah, it's kind of like a special occasion thing, right? For sure. I agree. Now, let me pull that up, the Ohio case that you wanted me to do. We can all agree that it's just absolutely gross that somebody would do that. But you have no control over it. And how do you know? I guess the manager was bragging about it. Otherwise, this lady would have never found out that that happened. Let's see here. I thought it was pretty gross. I saw something today, too. I'm going to see if I can pull it up after I pull this up. That is crazy. Do you guys also, I was going to say this. Do you guys remember the little boy out of Oklahoma that ran away and he was hiding and they finally found him and the sheriff and everybody said there's no way that kid will go back to the home. The mom and stepdad got arrested. The stepdad ended up trying to commit suicide in the jail, and then he ended up passing away. Well, that mom goes to court next Thursday, so we're going to follow up on that case too. Absolutely going to follow up on that case. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but 4 adults charged. Let me see which one you sent me. Let's see here. At WS YX ABC 6. Trying to get to the one that you wanted me to play. What is going on here? We'll just go with this one. I think this is the one. I think it's, let me share it. Let me share it. Let me get that off screen. I'll get to chat while we're playing this.
Terrific. That's just nasty. Terrific, really is.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Listen, I came across something else that was really crazy. And it's not the first time I've heard of this happening. But let me play this. It has to do with the little boy who drowned. And the police said they kept hearing the boy gasping for air while they were standing outside of the emergency room. And the medical doctor told them, I have the medical license, not you. Well, let's play this. This is crazy too.
Welcome, everyone, to 12 News at 5. I'm Kariba Divine.
I'm Mark Curtis. New at 5. Imagine being told that your child had died, only to discover hours later that they were still alive inside a hospital morgue.
Well, newly obtained Gilbert police records are shedding light on exactly how this happened.
12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in studio with more details. Gabby?
Well, Mark Rebe, the toddler, had been found face down in a backyard pool on Super Bowl Sunday. His family, first responders, doctors, and nurses all attempted life-saving measures, but roughly an hour after the boy was pulled from the water, a doctor declared him dead.
No objections. I'd like to call time of death. Time of death, 1820. Permit a moment of silence.
And according to police records, several police officers and the child's parents raised concerns that the child was still breathing, even gasping at some points after he was declared dead. Nurses dismissed the concerns as agonal or not true breathing. The child was then closed off in the morgue, and just before midnight, the Maricopa County Medical Examiner's transporter found the child still breathing, and he was flown to Phoenix Children's Hospital. A spokesperson for Mercy Gilbert Medical Center tells me they immediately conducted a review of what happened and cannot discuss details out of respect for the patient's privacy. A statement states in part, "This is a heartbreaking situation. We continue to work with the family and their representative. Patient safety and exceptional care is our highest priority." According to police, the child is expected to survive, and coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll share more from these new records. In studio, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
That is.
Is that not crazy? Holy cow. Oh, that's a big lawsuit. Let's see if they did have a new one at 6 o'clock. Oh, they're behind us, so it's not there yet. That's crazy. What do you guys think of that? And the kid's going to make it. Yeah, we'll have to catch up on that later. That's nuts. Yeah, some Grey's Anatomy stuff. That's right. When I saw that, I was like, and that's Gilbert, Arizona. I was like, what? And they had the body cam, and the officer is asking the doctor. I hear him breathing, and the doctor says, "I'm the one that has the medical license, not you." And the police officers, yeah, but I heard him breathing. I heard him gasping. That is a holy shit moment. Holy shit. And, man, just imagine all them hours in that morgue, that poor baby. Now, on the one that I watched, they said that he's probably going to have brain damage because of the no oxygen for a brief bit of time. But that is so crazy. So crazy. It's heartbreaking. It was an MD. We'll keep following it. Like I said, they're going to have more at 6, but that came across my newsfeed today. I was like, what in the hell? Are you kidding me? It's quite crazy. It was a toddler. They didn't say how old the toddler was. I didn't catch it, but it was a toddler. That's all they said that I caught was a toddler. How old was the kid? I missed it. Yeah. I just think they said toddler. They should have went in and double checked. But it sounds like the MD was so full of himself. He didn't want to hear it from anybody else. They won't do anything legal. They just happy it's not the... No, they'll do something legal. Absolutely, they'll do something legal. They got all them body cams. Listen, we're in a sue world. You look at somebody wrong, they're going to sue you. And if anybody had a case, they have that case. And honestly, you know, I don't know. I hope the kid fully recovers. But in the one I heard earlier, it said that the kid was going to have some brain damage. They could use that money to help take care of that kid. It's crazy. Yeah, the doctor wasn't a team player. He did not want the police officer telling him. Why didn't the doctor just double check instead of arguing with the police officer? It's crazy. Big lawsuit. And rightfully so. Now, do I think the herpes lady has a lawsuit? I really don't. I really don't. But do I think the lady should be in trouble for spitting in her food? Hell yeah. I personally don't think the lady ended up with herpes over it. But now this kid, that's crazy. My hub's heard about this. I definitely missed it. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I've heard of people like waking up in the morgue and different things. I've never known anybody, that's for sure. Sure makes you wonder about that MD. Absolutely. I wouldn't want them working on me. And what are they going to do about the MD? It's all under investigation, so we'll have to wait and see. Because the doctor think they're superior, and that's not always true. That's true. And they don't want to be questioned. But somebody's got to question them, right? I mean, if you hear something, you should say something. And the officer should have very well said something. Sometimes I feel like doctors feel like they're being second guessed, and it shouldn't be that way, especially in a case like that. Even if you are the doctor, if somebody tells you they heard them breathing, you should go and check, at least do that. Yeah, and it wasn't just the one officer, there was more. It was not just the one. So I don't know what everybody's plans are for the 4th of July. I hope everybody has a good time. We're just going to hang out here. We got some brisket we're going to cook. But, you know, my kids have been on vacation. They went to see the kids' great-grandparents over by Mark Twain area in Missouri. Well, my granddaughter's, her ear's been hurting, and they had been swimming. Well, she got swimmer's ears. And my daughter called some webcam thing, and they called in the scripts. Well, it didn't get any better. That was yesterday. And last night, poor girl, she was really upset, really hurt. I used to get swimmer's ears myself. I know it goes all the way down the neck. You can't eat. Anyway, I told my daughter, I said, well, get her a doctor's appointment. I'll get her in. Well, so she got a doctor's appointment for 9:45 this morning. We got the grandbaby got the grandbaby to the doctor. It was swimmer's ears. Now, I was always told that you mix hydrogen peroxide with equal water, and that's how you rinse out the ears as soon as they get out of the water. This doctor said no. He said what you do is you do white vinegar and alcohol, equal parts. And as soon as they get out of that pool, rinse out that ear with that. So it's white vinegar and alcohol, just in case anybody knows or anybody was wondering, because I know a lot of people will be swimming for 4th of July. If you have kids that's prone to ear infections and stuff, just go ahead and make your own. Make your own with that vinegar and that alcohol. Rinse their ears out, because believe me, you do not want to deal with a crying child that has an earache. Early girl says she's going to be working. Hey, Journey.
Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
It's going. We just had the storm roll by.
Yeah, they had went live earlier. It looked like they were having a storm there, too.
Well, we needed it. It was so damn hot and stuff. And about 5 o'clock, I went, the sun's going out. We got a storm coming. Thank God. Woo, it was hot.
It is hot. It's hot here, too. It's miserable. It's so humid.
I was by the lake. I stayed there. It was lovely. I had this girl. She was talking, and she went swimming. I took the dog for a swim, threw him in the lake. Well, I was in the lake with his leash on, teaching him how to swim. He's never been in that deep water, you know, where he couldn't touch the bottom. But he learned to swim. He learned to swim, put his head up and said, damn, you're not going to kill me to die.
Yeah, that's a natural instinct with dogs, though. They should know how to swim.
Well, they should. He was just a little bit afraid when his feet couldn't touch the floor. Do you know what I mean? But he learned quick.
Last summer, my granddaughter was in swim classes at the local pool, and you know they throw babies. They just throw the babies in the water now. Like on their third deal of swim lessons, they just throw them in, and they automatically float up and start on their back.
They did. With my first kid, when I used to go swimming a lot when I was younger, when I had my first kid at 20, I took him to the pool, let him go, and fucking get on your back. They go to their back and just let them. Yeah, good swimmers after that.
I learned all my kids were good swimmers, but they all had swim lessons too at a very young age, but they're all very good swimmers.
I learned to swim in the sea. My dad just threw me in, and I went with the waves.
I am not a good swimmer. I can swim, but I can't stay in tread water very long. I got to be moving. I can swim if I'm moving. If I have to stay in one spot, I'm sinking.
I've been swimming since I was very, very young. So, Yeah, so I would teach my kids how to swim because very important because you never know when, well, they like to learn to swim, but number one, it's really easy to learn to swim. You just go to the water a lot, it's easy. But, if you can't swim yourself, you might not take your kids swimming very much because you can't swim yourself.
Well, I would
My
think that
mom couldn't swim. My mom couldn't swim. Mind you, she couldn't swim. She couldn't ride a bike. She couldn't roll a blade. I said, what the hell did you do when you was a kid? Because, that was about the only thing to do.
Let me tell you, swim lessons aren't cheap either. It sucks. They should be free. Swim lessons are not cheap.
I never took a swimming lesson. It's just if your parents teach you, and then you put your armbands on, your rubber rings, or whatever you need,
A lot of parents want to teach their kids to swim. I mean, my gosh. Don't you know
it's very important.
World out there.
Well, I used to like swimming, so that was one thing that I was definitely going to teach them how to do was swim.
Right.
You still got to watch them though, but I mean, yeah, you don't let them go off by themselves, but you definitely, got to teach them.
So,
Definitely.
Sherry Berry, is your husband and your son Pyros? Pyrotechs? Oh, doggy, husband and oldest son have the local fireworks shows all weekend, packing up their gear now. That's cool. That's cool. Faye says she's going to watch to their 100 years for the town and 250 for America. She's going to stream it, I think, she says. Well, that'd be cool. And if you happen to get Paul Grice's wife on camera, I'd like to see her. And what about the Cookses? The Cooks and Paul Grice's wife all live in Walsh. Get that camera going live. I'll be checking it out.
They got something going on in Madison. Madison's the capital of Wisconsin. They got something going on there. Well, they got several things going on there, but they got something going on there, which is for about an hour and a half. But there's tons of stuff going on. Starts tomorrow, the 3rd, and all the way into the 4th. Different events, different things going on. Fireworks and Summerfest in Milwaukee. They got the Summerfest. It's free to get in on the 23rd. Then they have the fireworks and everything, and then of course they do it all again for the July the 4th. Different things happening.
Absolutely. So everybody's saying they just was thrown in the water and had to learn how to swim. That's probably the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I say. Just throw you fucking in the water, and then you don't have the time to, react. Don't oh, get in the water, I'm going to let you go. And yeah, don't fucking scare them. Just fucking do it. Just do it. You're going to be there to save them, but just do it. They're learned.
I would feel more comfortable it happened at a pool where I could see them than in a lake.
Well, there's some lakes that are really shallow. They're not all deep.
They're not like Table Rock that you can see 10 feet down.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to teach them, if you wanted to teach them in the pool, go ahead and teach them in the pool. But,
Can you imagine throwing your kid in the lake and then not being able to see, and if they didn't come back up? That would be horrible.
I got thrown in the ocean. That's bigger than the lake. Yeah, but they're right there. I mean, when a big wave comes, throw them, and they go with the wave. That's a really cool to do that if you got a few waves coming. Not hard waves, just a little wave, just a little wave. Yeah, but I don't know.
Very, that's real cool.
That'd be like my dad though to do shit like that. He just throws you right in the deep end right away. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Yeah. But now it'd be child abuse, I bet. But it wasn't child abuse, and we're all here today, not scared. But I can understand, my mom couldn't swim. I tried to teach her to swim, and I thought, fuck it, you're gonna have to go to somebody professional or something because
you sure it ain't child abuse to throw your kid in the lake nowadays? Come on now, guys.
Somebody throw your fucking dog in the lake. It's doggy abuse. I threw my dog in the lake today, but he was on a leash. I wasn't going to let him float away. I got the long leash out and I had it around my wrist and I give him a little throw. So we get in the deep end a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Christopher,
he liked it.
I love Beaver Lake. It's on the Arkansas side off of Table Rock, but that's correct. Table Rock Lake and Beaver Lake is so clear. You can see about 10 foot down. It is so clear.
Yeah, they got some beautiful lakes. They got some shitty lakes and there's some good lakes. You know a good lake near you? That's a good place to go.
You're not gonna find one in Kansas that you can see probably even a foot in the water. Unless it's
You ain't got some good lakes then.
that's clear.
Well, it's best that you just take them to the swimming pool then. You'd be safe that way.
Well, I think you have to do it through, listen, with all the child abuse shit, I think I just do it through swim lessons.
Well, when my daughter was going to teach her kids swimming, I went with her and my daughter was sitting there. I said, I don't think you should be here because you know, you fuck it all up, right? Because she'd be like, oh. And I said, well, anyway, you know, the kid's learning how to swim and I'm sitting there and then the kid went under and my daughter just jumped in. Fuck's sake, he just went under. He's got to get up. It's right there, and the woman's right there, and I'm like, oh my god, she just jumped in. That's why I'm saying. I said, no. You take them swimming and let them deal with it, and you don't sit there and watch because you're a basket case.
Yeah, Oklahoma's got that red clay. Oklahoma, you're not going to find any clear lakes either. You got that red clay, dirty water. It's not clear.
Yeah, so just rely on the nice swimming. You got some nice swimming pools around there, don't you? Inside and out.
I think everybody's got nice swimming pools. I mean,
Yeah.
That's up a chlorine pool.
Yeah.
A public one.
Yeah, some nice ones. Got some nice outdoor ones.
A lot of towns don't have anything else, but they got a damn pool most of the time.
Right.
I used to love to take my kids to the public pool. It's big and they enjoyed it. Got to see some of their friends and
yeah, it's a little hangout, isn't it? And it's nice.
Let me tell you what else.
You can play little games there. You can play, you know, little games. They have their little rubber rings on, and they have their floaters. They enjoy it. It's fun.
Oklahoma got dirt blowing everywhere. Yes, that red clay too. So let me tell you this. So my granddaughter, she's in summer school for her reading. You know, she's got to do better at her reading. But anyway, she didn't have school today. Yeah. But get this. So I have her every morning. We get her on the bus, and then she gets up at noon. And I have her till her parents pick her up at 5. Well, this morning she comes in. She gets the iPad. She usually crawls in bed beside me and plays on the iPad. She disappeared. So I get up and I'm looking for her. She's in the spare room. She's got the door shut. So what are you doing? Well, my dad said for me to lock myself in here because your smoke is what gave me an earache. And I said, oh, because they smoke. And I'm thinking, okay. So, you know, whatever. I'm going to let it go. Anyway, my daughter called me and she's like, can you get her into the doctor if I make an appointment? Yes, just do it. Well, I get off the phone and my granddaughter says, you know what else my dad said? Now she's 6. I said, I don't know that I want to know what else your dad said, to be honest. She says, my dad said that you sit around just to think of stuff to complain about. Oh, really? Okay. Anyway, my daughter calls me. She calls me back. She says, can you take her at 9:45? I said, I don't know, because I'm busy trying to figure out things that I can complain about. And she said, what? I let my granddaughter tell her. She said, oh, he did not say that to her. Well, anyway, so we get to the doctor. She calls. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm sitting here trying to think of something to complain to the doctor about. Every time she called me today, complain was in there, right? I get this message at 3:30. They don't usually pick her up till 5:30. And the message says that my son-in-law's name is on his way to pick her up. And I'm thinking, oh, hell. She said something to her husband. Well, anyway, he comes in the house, walks right by me to go get her. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. I said, we need to talk. And he goes, well, I just didn't think you would want to talk to me. I said, no, we're adults. We need to talk about this. What is this that I caused her earache? He said, no, we smoke too. I just said it couldn't be better. I said, you know what? When I used to have an earache growing up, my grandparents would blow smoke in my ear, for one. Let me just stop there. And two, what the hell do you mean I complained about stuff? What have I ever complained about? Now, when her first day of school, there was somebody on the bus. She said it was her cousin. Well, it wasn't her cousin. She wanted to go over there. I said, you're not going over there. I told her mom and dad, I said, you need to tell her. It don't matter if she's coming to my house or going to your house. She's not getting off the bus going to anybody's house. I don't want to deal with this every day. I got, 2 months of the summer school? I'm not dealing with it. That's the only thing I've said. So what have I complained about? He said, well, I don't know what you complained about. I didn't say that to her. I said, come on now. She didn't just make that shit up. You said something. I said, let's say for the future, if you have a problem or something's bothering you, you just pick up the phone and call me. Don't let it go through my granddaughter. This is crazy. So anyway, we worked it out. But boy, he was going to get in and out of here without even speaking to me because he was mad. I should have been the mad one, though. Come on. I'm doing them a favor.
That's why you shouldn't say shit in front of your kids, because they be thinking about stuff and they put it into their own words, or they might just say exactly how it was said.
He said it. There's no doubt in my mind he said it. But him and my daughter's been bickering a bit, because he also said that she fights with him because I make her mad, and I don't make her mad. So I don't even know how I get into the conversation, honestly. They fight. If she's mad at him, it's my fault, and I'm not even in that conversation. So I don't know. But hopefully that worked it out. Oh, and she also said, well, he thinks that you just love your oldest granddaughter more than her. And I said, did you say that to my daughter? He goes, well, yeah. You always think she's so great. I said, listen, every kid's different, but I don't love one of them more than the other. Now, is one more work than the other? Was at that age? Yeah. But that don't mean I don't love them the same. And this is crazy. And why do you say
no?
that?
You love them, but you love them differently, and they're older, and they. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he told her. He told my granddaughter that. But she likes, and he said the other name more than she likes you. Now, who would tell a 6-year-old that? No.
Nobody. You don't.
Parenting problem. They get mad at me.
Yeah.
Everything is a parenting problem, and it really is. She'll call me and tell me something. I said, well, that's a parenting problem. I got these friendship beads. And I told her, I said, you can't get into them unless your mom and dad's there because I don't want your brothers getting it. And I said, can she take it home? Yeah. My daughter told me this morning, I wish you wouldn't have got that for her because she's got them beads everywhere. I said, that's a parenting problem. Throw the shit away. Don't call me blaming me about these beads. It's a parenting problem. If you can't get her to do it like she's supposed to, throw it away. Problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like things fall back on me. Like if I get a toy and somehow they hurt themselves, that's going to be my fault too. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, 99.
I don't know how we survived. When we were kids, we had all those silly toys with little bits and everything. And
yeah.
I mean, we all survived. I mean, I don't know how we didn't choke on anything.
Listen, I spent every summer at my grandparents. And my grandparents.
We just didn't put it in our goddamn mouth, and we watched our kids a little bit more. You have to make sure when you got things like that, you have to be watching them and supervising them and have a place for that to be when you play with certain things.
My
right?
grandparents had no money. My grandparents had no money. We played with marbles, little bitty marbles.
Yes, and we played with marbles and everything. That's what I said. It's all the toys we used to play. Some of them are harmful now and been banned, like conkers, and because they're dangerous, because they bust your jaw and knock your teeth out, and marbles and all kinds of things. I'd be like, damn, how did we survive? We be going crazy.
I played with those. I got a lot of bruises, but I sure could play the clackers pretty good. I was pretty good at it.
Yeah. I mean, those kind of toys have been, banned now. They're dangerous. They're too dangerous. It's a weapon. It's a weapon now. Oh, okay. We never used it as a weapon. It was a game. We knew that we could get it in the mouth. We just watched it.
Let me tell you why. Because we'd have never thought of hitting somebody with them damn clackers because we knew that our dad would beat our ass. Kids nowadays don't get their ass beat.
Right. Yeah, we didn't go, fighting with conkers and stuff, because we knew that it would hurt you. I
That's
mean,
right.
it's a game.
Girly girl, you're right. Jacks. I played Jacks too.
Yeah, Jack.
Everything.
Yeah. Kids don't, they don't play with those sort of toys anymore. They just don't. I mean, it was good for balance. It was good for, numbers. It was good.
I didn't do the yard
Teach your
dog.
kids how to count and stuff. They're banned. They're too dangerous. They're too dangerous. They could kill. They could choke a child. Oh my God. Ugh.
I love Jacks too. As a matter of fact, I got Jacks in a ball out there in the bus. I love to play Jacks. Absolutely. Love it. That's it. That's next time I come, Faye, we're gonna play some Jacks. Be ready. Get a good piece of cement and we're ready to go. I liked Operation. I like that game Operation.
An Operation, yeah, and all those little toys, got little bits to it, right?
Yep.
I mean, but we got enough common sense that, you don't eat them and you watch out for the kids, the little ones, right? Because that was in our head. Don't drop anything on the floor. Pick it up.
Beach Baby says she can play the spoons. Maybe someday we'll get her up here and she can play the spoons.
What's the spoons?
You make noise with the spoons. We used to play a card game called Spoons. That was pretty dangerous because if it's down to the spoon, watch out, the table's breaking and everything. But I think she's talking about making music with spoons.
Oh, I never did that one.
Oops.
Spoon race. I've heard of the spoon race, where you put an egg on it and run with it or something, but that's different.
Right, Noelle. Chinese Jacks, that's right.
What about the sack race? That used to be fun. Get in the sack and have a race. That'd be a fun one to do. Sack race.
We used to do that at family reunions. Listen,
It's
I think that Girly Girl's comment right here, now it's video games. I think that them video games should all be burnt and done away with. I don't think.
Yeah, get back to the basics. Get back to some outdoor activities, like some fun shit, and give some exercise. Gets kids together.
Look at all the violence.
Get you off the phone. Gets them off the phone. Stimulates their goddamn brain. Holy crap. Makes them talk to each other face to face. My God.
Christopher said the original Operation game would shock you real current. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. You're right.
Yeah, it was dangerous. That's why those games are banned, because they said they're too dangerous for kids.
That's right.
We didn't die, though, did we? I mean, we're all alive. Common sense, man. That's what's lacking. These kids don't learn the common sense no more. They just don't learn that part. I don't know why they don't. It's just they don't, because they're not allowed to learn. They're not allowed to learn by mistakes or anything, because it's all taken away. You can't keep taking away stuff. They never learn. Right? Like if you have ornaments, just say you have ornaments in the house, right? You tell your kids when they're babies, don't touch that. When you say, don't touch that. And then eventually they learn. They never touch your ornaments no more, and break them. I mean, you got to teach them. And that's with anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You got to teach them. But mind you, a lot of people got to work these days. They don't have the time because they have to go to daycare and stuff like that. Spend half their life at the school. Nobody really teaching them too much. And
that's right. Listen, hide and seek. That was a big game too. I love that game.
Yeah, hide and seek. I mean,
tag you're it too. Tag you're it. I can't stand video games.
I never played video games. I don't even know if we have video games, but I never used to. I was out all the time. I always had something to do.
Listen, in our neighborhood, when the street light came on, we knew to get our asses home.
And you did.
That's how we knew.
And you did, and you weren't walking the fucking streets.
Absolutely.
Remember when that commercial? It's not a commercial. Yeah, it might have been a commercial. 10 o'clock comes. Do you know where your kids are?
That's
I don't hear that anymore. You know where your kids are?
I've said this 1,000 times. A lot of people don't even know who their neighbors are, let alone to let their kids even walk down the street. You got to be out there watching them. You got to be with them. My parents never went anywhere with us back in the day, but nowadays you have to. Nowadays you have to.
We used to know our neighbors because we always borrowed. Hey, you got any sugar? Run out of sugar. You got a little bit of milk? You got a little bit of piece of bread or something? And everybody was borrowing off everybody, but we never gave it back. I mean, they just asked. You got a little bit of that and that, and that's how you get to know your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to do that no more because they're probably poisoning your food or something. I don't know. But
I don't think my mom ever did dishes. I don't think my grandma did dishes. That was us kids' job. And she's
that's
right.
We all had a job.
And a lot of chores.
Right.
A lot of chores.
We had to. Somebody's going to wash the dishes, and somebody's going to wipe them. Somebody's going to put them away.
That's right. We had
you
to work
always cleaned up. When the beds need changing, the kids got involved to make your beds. When it was time to do some vacuum or dusting, one of you had the duster, one of you had the vacuum, one of you were ironing. Just depends how old you were, age appropriate stuff as you got older. Mm-hmm. The potatoes got to be peeled. One of you's peeling them. It's your turn. Mm-hmm. And you did it. And then once you did it, you just fucking went off somewhere out the damn way, right? But you all had a job to do.
Yes,
jobs
Christopher says, can't teach common sense. It's learned from mistakes you made and it hurt. So you never do it again. That's right. I only did it once.
That's what I'm saying. The kids these days, they don't let them learn by their mistakes. They just had it taken away and that was it. No, let them learn. Like, if the stove was left on and they went up there and touched it, I hope you learn by your mistakes. Don't touch the oven. Don't touch the grill. You don't touch this. They're going to learn if they dare touch it.
Faye says hopscotch. I'll tell you, about 8 years ago.
Hopscotch. I used to play hopscotch.
I would be outside with my granddaughter a lot, and the neighbor kids would come down. And I took chalk and I made hopscotch and taught them how to do hopscotch with a rock. And every day they'd come knock on the door wanting to play hopscotch. We got little rocks and I let them paint them. That was some fun. And jump roping, yeah. You don't see anybody jump roping anymore either.
No, that's fizzled out. That used to be big, didn't it?
It did. Hopscotch. I loved hopscotch. Absolutely.
And now people complain if you put chalk on the ground and make a hopscotch, they go crazy. You can't be using chalk and putting it on the sidewalk. Oh my God, people, it will be washed away. Jesus, it's not permanent.
My parents, they were pretty tight with their money, so I never got to be dropped off at the mall and go shopping all day. That was not a thing we got to do. I'm glad you did. 99 Custom says, I don't mind video games, but both my boys play sports, baseball, football. They help me cut grass. I'm a carpenter, so I take them to work. I show them how to use tools, build speaker boxes. Speaking of speaker boxes, I got to show you guys this. Check this out. This is 99 Customs page. Oh, I'm going to share the link too. This is 99 Customs page. I'm old, so this would be a lot for me, but check this out. I'm going to show you this one. You ready?
Oh, the police have just left.
Is this not the one?
Hold on. Let me look.
Why is it not showing? Hold on.
It's showing something.
That's the speakers from inside his vehicle. Look at that glass.
That's a speaker?
Yeah, speaker.
It's a vehicle. What the hell is that window doing?
Yeah, check this out. Look at all the speakers.
Jesus Christ. It blow his eardrums.
Look at these kids' hair. Look at their hair.
That sounds bad, though. Yeah, and they sound bad.
It's bumping loud.
Oh my God.
I used to stargaze and tell the sky that one day I was gonna be one. Now I'm shooting across the country.
Pretty cool. I think he does that for like for his interests. He likes it. Hey, Johnny, good to see you. Tetherball. Yes, we had a tetherball too. Sure did. Absolutely. Yes, we didn't use the dryer. You got to hang the clothes up, and then you got to take them off the clothesline and fold them. And listen, we even hung.
We used to do that in the middle. It didn't matter what type of year it was, you know, what season it was. It could be freezing cold and it would freeze your laundry. You
My
hang it
grandma
out and it'd
loved
be
winter.
frozen.
Frozen, yes.
Oh,
Frozen.
your whites will stay whites, your colors will stay good, and it smell beautiful. And you be freezing, but it's something that you had to do. You had to hang it out and then bring it in, put it over the clothes line, you know, the horse or whatever you call it. And that's how we did laundry.
Not only that, listen to Noel's or to Faye's comment. I was cooking at 5. Listen, a lot of these kids graduate high school, go on to college, and they can't cook. They can't even cook soup.
They can't even boil an egg. They let the water run dry, burn the egg.
Might get lucky.
Common sense, man.
Noodles, but that's about it.
I'll tell you what. I would teach my kids how to cook. I said, when you're old enough, you're going to do this, and we're going to do some baking, and we're going to do you measure it out, you stir it, you know, everything. Make a sandwich, do some toast, make a cheese sandwich, you know, start them off. I mean, my God, you have to. I told my son, I said, listen, you can't rely on a woman to do it. You got to learn yourself. Cook what you like and learn how to cook.
Yep. Christopher says, I would ask my boys, did you learn anything? If not, do it again. I knew better than to do it again, let me tell you.
Yeah, and take home egg in school. Learn how to fucking cook.
Tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk, yep.
Tic-tac-toe, yeah. Tic-tac-toe. And it brings neighborhood kids together, too. Like, they're in a bunch, and they're all together, and they're getting to know each other, right?
You know, yeah. So, Noel says, when I was little, I loved Romper Room, Romper Stompers. Romper Stomper, Domper Doom. Tell me. She's from Kansas. Tell me. As all my friends had fun at play, I see Journey, I see Faye, I see Noel. She was from Kansas. Sure was. I'm sure Girly Girl probably knows that name. She died a few years back, I think. But yeah, she was from Kansas. I remember that too. She'd get her little mirror out, and I see Joe, and yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to look it up. Romper Room is what it was called.
And then we used to do the rollerblades, you know, the old ones with the wooden things with you have to have your shoes on, you know, those ones. Gee, anybody could skate on those. Nobody could these days, and then we used to have games we play on our rollerblades, go around in a circle, holding each other's hand and doing whatever. I mean, riding our bikes, learn how to ride a bike. I mean, that was one of the first things that we'd learn too, is riding a bike.
Check this out. Romper Room originated in Baltimore, Maryland, but it was a franchise show because local stations produced their own versions. There were over 150 Miss Ladies across the country. If you are thinking of the original show, it was hosted by Miss Nancy Claster. If you are wondering about the version that aired locally here in Wichita, Kansas, the host was Miss Marty Brasser. But it sounds like that all towns had their own romper room. So I was wrong on that, maybe. I just remember romper room. So different cities had their own hostess. Okay. Now here I thought that was our thing. Sure did. I did not like spankings. I'd rather get grounded than to get a spanking. Yes, also go sub up to Faye Loves Nature. She started doing more lives again. And she put her link there. If you guys would, please go sub up to her. And there's Journey. She shared yours, Journey. Thank you, Faye.
Thank you, Faye. I was in your live today. You know it. You know it. I was in her live today.
I was there
I
at
was
the
by the lake.
as she said goodbye, but I did comment. Did you see my comment?
No, I didn't read everything because I was by the lake, and then she went off. I was listening though. I was listening. I wasn't reading the comments. I was listening.
In that video of 99 Customs, he said that was his youngest son in the window, and his friend is in the truck. I couldn't imagine being that banging in the truck though. Ooh.
Ugh.
Kids
Oh
love
my
it.
God.
I would not be able to do it.
Yeah, you have to watch your ears.
Red
Though. Blow
Rover,
your ears on.
bring Journey on over.
What?
Red Rover, bring Journey on over.
Uh-huh.
You didn't play Red Rover? We did too. It's a hobby of his.
No, what is that one? No, but what is that one? Because you know, you're American. I was English when I was a kid. You know, I lived in England. What was that called? I mean, what was it?
Red Rover.
What game was it?
Well, I just
Red
remember
Rover.
we had teams, and if we wanted somebody from the other team, we'd say Red Rover, bring girly girl on over, and she'd come to our team.
Oh, I played a game like that. We'd pick a person, but I don't know what we called it.
I don't remember what the game was, but I remember bring them on over. Let me see here. Red
I don't know what it was called. I don't remember saying that, but we had some kind of game like that. It's probably called something different.
Okay. Red Rover is a classic playground game where two teams hold hands in long chains facing each other. The active team chants, Red Rover, send the player's name right over. The called player runs forward, attempting to break the opposing team's hands. So you're holding your hands, and you call somebody from the other team over, and they try to run through your hands.
Okay, look it up, the English version. You say, what's Red Rover, the game that you played as a childhood? What would that be called in England?
Let's see here. Ready to break some chains? Red Rover is a classic English playground game where two teams hold hands and take turns calling out other players from opposite line to run across, try to break through the grip. They call it Red Rover too.
Oh, I might have. I just don't remember it. There's a lot of things I don't remember.
Dodgeball. Played dodgeball too.
Yeah.
Faye says her son can cook great. He can do laundry, everything. 99 Custom says he builds them custom speaker boxes for people and does install.
Oh, yeah?
Miss Fran, thanks. I knew Girly would know. She probably had that before I even looked it up too. I just hadn't got through the comments.
I got some shit speakers in my minivan. I got the original. 2008 mine is. I got the original. I said, damn, I need some more sound in mine. Because, you know, sometimes when you got a good tune, you want to turn it up and you can't. I hate that when that happens.
Noelle says, and they don't microwave either. It's bad for us. You know, Faye don't have a microwave. I'll tell you, growing up, we did not have a microwave till I was in my teens. That's true.
I never had a microwave. For quite a while. I mean, when I was in the States, when I first came to the States, I didn't have a microwave. I don't know when I got one, but I mean, it was at least 30 years old, maybe, until I got a microwave. I never microwaved nothing. Did everything on the stove. I don't know when I got a microwave.
I'm curious, how old was everybody when they got their first job? First job.
About 14 or something. I used to babysit. Maybe 12, 13.
Yep.
Well, we left school when I was 16 because that was the age. Because I started school at 4.5 full time, but that's what they used to do back then. So I left at 16. It's 18 now. You still do about the same amount of years. And then I got my full-time job at 16. I was working at 16 full job. I left school, everything. Graduated high school. Done.
Yep.
But that was in England, but it's a little different now. Yeah,
Noelle,
you know, you have to be 18.
Noelle says, oh my God, I couldn't wait for the microwave. We were so excited. Us too. We were so glad to get that microwave.
And when I first got the microwave, I was like, what can I do with it? Do you know what I mean? I was thinking, what can I do with it? Because, you know, you used to do your dinners, leave it in the oven, put it on low or turn it off.
It didn't take me long to figure out how to run that microwave. It was easy.
Yeah. You've even learned how to program it to switch on. It's got Bluetooth microwave now. You can
That's
turn
right.
it on. You say,
Hello.
put your dinner in there. I'm coming home in 10 and 15 minutes. Pop the microwave on. My dinner will be nice and warm by the time I get home.
Journey, what happened when you was staying in my basement?
Yeah. I'll be sitting there in the fucking microwave or stuff.
I've got an Alexa microwave in the basement, and I'd say, Alexa, turn on the microwave.
I should have said, hey, Rock, my coffee's in there. Turn the microwave on. Like a lazy person.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Bluetooth, just like the ovens and everything. Your washing machines. I mean, oh my God.
Just so you know,
Everything.
99 Custom was letting the kids see how loud it was. He usually don't roll around with it that loud. It's more of a competition thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I obviously thought that. But, but they are loud, though. Holy shit. They
His
are
friend in
loud.
the bumper room for 13 years. Actually did it forever, just like our Santa Claus. We had the same Santa Claus forever.
Yeah, when you used to get your uncle or something or your brother dress up as Santa Claus and they go around the kids, it's all for the kids, and then give them their presents.
Mother
And
May I. That was another game too. Mother May I.
Mother May I, yeah. Played that one. Mother May I.
Girly Girl says she started working at 12. Faye started working at 11.
Yeah.
Faye was on her own at 16. Chris says, come on, Rock. Microwave did come out until you was a teenager. Well, I'm telling you, that's when I got one, was when I was a teenager. I am 58 years old, so no, listen, the rich friends of mine had microwaves years before I got one. I know that. 99 Customs was 15. Got homeschooled and went to work with his dad. He'll be 40 on the 12th. Happy birthday. July 12th, huh?
Yeah, my birthday's coming up too. Cancer, baby, cancer.
Listen, my 6-year-old granddaughter don't even know when her birthday is, because when we went to pick up her script, they asked the birthday. I said, what is your birthday? July 21st. I said, it's not. Your birthday's not till October. It's October 14th. It's not even the 21st. She don't even know her own birthday. I told my daughter, you need to fix that. She don't even know her own damn birthday.
Well, that's a good thing. Then you don't have to listen to them, and then it's a surprise.
Let me tell you what happened. So she stayed the night a couple weeks ago, and she brought over a couple of toys and a nightlight. Well, she forgot it, right? And I buy stuff at the Black Friday store, and sometimes I give her stuff, right? Well, she got off the bus yesterday, and I'd packed up her toys. I've been meaning to give it to her mom. And I'd thought about this before, but she takes things too serious. She would start crying over it because she cried yesterday. Let me tell you what happened. She gets off the bus, and I said, I got something for you. I got it all sacked up for you. And she's all excited, right? She gets in the house.
Yeah.
She goes, what do you got? And I give her the sack of her toys. She goes, that is not funny. She threw it on the ground. I said, you're lucky for your birthday. I was just going to go over your house and get all the toys that you don't play with. And I was going to wrap them. And that's what you'd give her for your birthday.
Recycle them, yeah, because they don't even know what they got half the time. Oh, these kids. When we used to get toys and gifted, we were so excited, so fucking excited. We would never, say, hey, what's that junk? What's that junk? What's that? We don't get it. Mind you, because my mom had 3 girls off the bat, the only thing that I didn't like is if we got a doll's pram or something, pushchair, a pram, we'd all get one, but in different colors. We get a doll. We all get one, different outfits or something. Yeah, and then we went somewhere. She dresses all the same. Well, not the same, but we kind of be in the same colors, but they're slightly different outfits. Yeah, she treated us like we were triplets or something.
Journey, did you ever play Spin the Bottle?
Spin the bottle. No, I don't think so, because that sounds like a drinking game.
Well, no, it's a lose your clothes game. If the bottle lands on you, you got to take off a piece of clothes. We would play in.
Oh, I used
I
to
would put on
play
like
strip
5 pairs of
poker.
underwear,
I
3
used to,
bras.
not the bottle, but we used to play quarters or card games and do that. If I was playing that game, I'll make sure I got plenty of clothes on, okay?
That's right. We used to stock up on clothes. You want to play? You play spin the bottle because I'm all ready.
Yeah, you make sure that you're stocking up. Make sure you don't lose.
That's right. See the difference when we were young versus now? Absolutely.
We used to go to toga parties. Remember them toga parties? We used to go to lots of fancy dress parties. Oh my God, I went to so many, but this is when I was younger.
That
And
must
we
be a
went to a
English
toga
thing because
party.
I didn't
And
go to
I said, well, we're going to a toga party and you can't wear nothing but your sheet, whatever you're wearing.
I've never been to the toga party. Are you kidding me?
Oh, we used to do parties like that. That was all the fun stuff at people's homes. Hey, we got a party this week. You got to come as dressed as whatever it was going to be. You know, what holiday it was going to be or what occasion. Oh, like Hawaiian parties. Everything would be Hawaiian. Halloween, everything's Halloween. Oh, my friend, we went to a nightclub one time. And my friend, she's skinny, right? Like tall and thin.
Mm-hmm.
And she well, she didn't do it, but she had somebody put a bandage, right? Giant bandages. And she was wrapped all up. I said, well, how are you going to go to the bathroom? And
Right.
she went as a skeleton. She went as a skeleton. I mean, literally in bandages. Can you? Oh. Now, that was weird. I said, hell no. That was too much work. Holy crap.
I'm looking up something. I want to show you guys something.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing for a minute. I was thinking, oh, what happened?
I muted myself because I want to find this.
I thought it was me again with my ear thing because I touched it. I thought, here we go again.
I want to show you guys this. This was so funny to me. This is where I got it from. Let me get through chat. Rock, if we got 2 gifts under the Christmas tree, we were lucky. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love getting
None of
free
these
stuff.
like hundreds of gifts, right? Oh, I want a $500 iPhone or something like that. Do you know what I mean? No, you're going to get what you're given. Get what you're given.
Yeah, we never listen. My grandkids,
Oh, right.
my grandkids will give me a list of what they want. Bullshit. You're gonna get whatever I get you. There ain't no damn list. Are you kidding me? Okay, this guy cracks me up. His son does shit to him all the time. But let me find the one that this is. Can you see it? Am I sharing it? Yeah, I'm sharing it. Okay, I'll show you.
Let's see. Yeah.
Let me find the one that he's always doing shit to his dad though. It just cracks me up. But there is one. Let me find the one. His son did the same thing to him, went and grabbed stuff from around the house. I don't want to go. I watch this guy. I watch him and his son a lot. Trying to find the one. Trying to find the one where his dad was doing the gifts. Of course, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. Darn it.
Yeah, well, while you're finding that, can you do a birthday month of July? Because, you know, there's a few of us that have July birthdays.
Yes, I will make a song.
But I don't celebrate it for a whole month like you, but, you know.
Well, you know, I had my daughter on my birthday, so I have to celebrate the whole month.
Oh. Well, my brother was nearly born on my birthday. Mine was on the 10th, and he was born on the 11th. He was nearly on my birthday. Nearly. 3 years later. Nearly.
Well, I didn't. I couldn't find the one where the gifts. He did the gifts. I'll just play one of them, just because I got it up.
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack.
What?
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack.
A what? Oh my God.
Playing a game of.
It's this kid is always this grown man is always picking on his dad. It's always something. But I really wanted to find the one about the gifts. It was hilarious. His dad opened like 3 things before he realized it was his shit, his own shit.
Oh, does he play tricks on his dad and stuff?
Yeah, he goes around the house and he picks up gifts that his dad never opened. And it's his dad's birthday or Father's Day or something. His dad's opening the gifts, and after about 3, he finally pulls something out and says, "You son of a bitch! You just gave me my own shits."
Well,
maybe this is it. Let's see.
Recycle it.
Oh, I see it. Hold on. I see it.
He must have opened it at one time to know that it was his in the first place.
Here it is. Check it out.
Happy Father's Day. That's for you.
No pranks.
You told him that? What'd you get?
No prank.
I spoiled you this Father's Day. New lid.
Sorry.
Nice, very nice. I think I have one anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
A green one?
Yeah.
I thought you just had orange.
No, green I bought it last year.
Oh, I'll give you the bill.
I have a pair of
No.
these too. Yeah.
They're on sale.
You know what? I don't care. They're work gloves. I'll keep them. They're good gloves. Like they protect everything. I got a pair sitting on my bed. You fucker. You went in my garage. You fucking bastard. You went in my garage and started. Okay.
Yeah, I got you some brand new Joe Boxer.
Ooh.
You have
You
one
know,
of
I
those?
like Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
That's right.
Happy Father's Day. I hope you enjoy it.
Geez, you went all in. You
I thought it was funny. That's what gave me the idea, though. Is that right there? Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
You don't use it, you're gonna get it again.
Noel says the biggest killer of young children is choking on marbles and balloons. And then
Yeah,
now. Yep. Good old days. Listen, don't you wish sometimes you could just go back to the good old days? Happy birthday.
Yeah, there was no health and safety then. Was it? It wasn't no health and safety law.
I mean, just think about it. Just think about the things that we did that are really dangerous that we did do, though. Hey, Black Opal.
Well, when I was 5 years old, me and a gang of friends, we were all the same age, used to go down the river, but down by the docks, all by ourselves, with a bunch of kids, the neighborhood kids, and swim, all by ourselves. Holy crap! But that was okay. Nobody drowned. We could all swim. That wasn't the point, though. But that was the kind of thing that we used to do. Oh my God! Can you imagine? If my kid went missing, holy crap. I don't know. We were just left to go play, go do your own thing. And they didn't know where the hell we were going. But we would be going places. And we always found our way home. How amazing. Things were a little safer back then, though, mind you, because nobody wants to take anybody's kids, and raise them. Costs too much money.
Yep.
I mean, now you got all these crazy perverts around. I mean, they've always been around. But, I mean, this is ridiculous, man.
I'm a firm believer that grandparents shouldn't be raising their grandkids, and there's a lot of grandparents that ends up raising the grandkids. I don't think that's fair for the grandparents.
And they all get stressed out. I'm stressed out. I can't work, cook, clean, do all this, and go shopping. Oh, my God. What the hell? Damn. We were miracle workers. I'm telling you. I used to do everything. Work a full-time job, clean, cook,
my
do
daughter,
activities. I mean, go for long walk. What the hell? What the hell's wrong with them these times, Ruck? What is wrong with them?
Listen, my oldest daughter tells me all the time, Mom, I don't know how you did it because you made it seem like it wasn't a big deal. Like it, I said, you just do it. Somebody's got to do it.
You have to do it and get in your routine and just do it. It's just automatically. You just do it.
That's what I told her.
And you get your kids involved. And then you get your kids involved to help you. Like, you're this age, you got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. And make it fun and do it. It's learning. It's a process of learning. You got to get them involved as well. You know, go shopping. You know, everything. You got to do the chores together. It's more fun. Have them help you make a bed. No, it's bed changing this week. You know.
Yep.
Now we got to do laundry. Let's do it together. It's like something that you all do together. It comes a habit and it comes normal then. And then they get in the routine themselves because they were doing it since they were a kid. You know, you get these kids these days and you don't give them nothing to do. Oh, you're my princess. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and I'll serve you. No, don't do that. They got to learn. Hell no.
I've lost you on my screen. Keep talking.
Yeah, I'm here. You ain't lost me forever. I can see myself on the screen.
There you are.
I can see myself on my screen.
Okay, there you are. Whew, I lost it for a minute.
Wow, you're always losing me.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm lost and I can't be found.
Okay. How's it going, Black Opal? How's your mom doing? All good here. Got stitches. I'm healing. It's a long time no see. I know you've been taking care of your mom. Black Opal's from Australia. Glad to see you here. Hope things are going good. Okay, let's see here. Let's see how this turned out. I'm just going to do it this way because... Let's see. See how the song turned out. Do I got to add it? I do got to add it. Okay, here we go. What's going on? Oh, it's still making. Still making the song.
Thursday night's alive, everybody pile on in.
That's not what I played. Hold on.
Stars are shining bright over every
Still making, so
hometown.
it's still preparing, so that's what's taking so long. Usually it don't take that long. Seems to be acting weird. Like weird.
Lighting up a midnight sky, summer hearts and the 4th of July, sunshine dancing on an old dirt road. Everybody knows how July rolls. Cold drinks raise, friends all around. Turn it up, let the speakers pound. Another candle, another cheer. We're celebrating legends born this year. If your birthday's in July, throw them high up to the sky. Tonight's your night, we're gonna shine. Happy birthday, let's raise them high. We're celebrating everyone born in July. From sunrise mornings to the neon lights, we're living loud on these summer nights. Here's the laughter, here's the dreams, here's the living wild and free. If you blow special shout out before we're through to Faye's mom. Today belongs to you. You shared your love, you shared your heart. You've been a blessing from the very start. 99 candles, what a sight. Still shining strong, still burning bright. Your story is written in love and grace. A beautiful smile on every face. Hands together, voices strong. Everybody sing along. Happy birthday, let's raise them high. We're celebrating everyone born in July. Summer sunshine, stars above, filling every heart with love. Here's to family, here's to friends, here's to memories that never end. If you're blowing out candles tonight, this whole crowd singing, hey, hey, happy Julie birthday.
Julie birthday? God.
99 years of love and laughter, building a legacy that'll last forever. Every smile tells another story. Every year another glory. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Let's celebrate across this line.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to make another one. I'll do it for the next live, because I lost Journey too. So I said 99 Customs birthday and Faye's mom in heaven. Well, it decided that Faye's mom was 99, so I'll make another one. Slow on the keyboard, that's okay. Somehow we lost Journey. Yes, actually, if you guys, I'll put a thing on the posts, and if your birthday's in July, let me know. And we'll make a song just for you, all of you, with your July birthdays. There's Journey. Hey, Black Opal, yes, but back in Wisconsin. Rock, been very busy looking after, yes, my mom and my brother. Yeah, how's your brother doing? He's not long had a triple bypass, open heart surgery with post-operative complications. We'll pray for your brother and your mom. Her phone died. Okay, gotcha. Journey is now in Wisconsin. She's not traveling right now, but she is still in her van. 99 red balloons. I know, right? I will make another one. I promise. I'll make another one for you, 99 Customs. Absolutely. We'll make a special one for you guys. Anyhow, I tell you what, guys. I hope everybody has a great 4th. Please go sub up to 99. Go sub up to Faye Loves Nature. Sign up to Journey. If you have a channel, you have a wrench. Everybody in here has a wrench until you make it to where I can't let you have a wrench. If you have a channel, you can share it. We all believe in supporting each other around here. We like it that way. Absolutely like it that way. Like I said, we're not going anywhere for the 4th. We're just going to hang out around here and do our thing. Me and Rick's just going to do our thing. I am missing Wesson quite a bit. Yes, he used to get so upset about the fireworks and stuff. You know, I lost him in February. And, man, I sure miss him. But other than that, just going to chill and have a good time. And hopefully you guys do too. I pulled up a song, but hold on, I'm going to get to it first. Let's get through the chat first. Yes, have a great 4th. Faye and Black Opal are sisters from a different mister. Julie, it was always a pleasure to see you. Do you ride around with them speakers blasting like that? I'm just curious. I gotta know. It's curious. There's Journey's channel. There's 99 Customs channel. Faye Loves Nature, you did share your channel, right? Share your channel again. Journey says, I am traveling to all the rest areas in the area. I've been to the Wisconsin State Park. I've been to the lakes. I've been quite a few places in Wisconsin within 3 hours of Waukesha. There is Faye's Love Nature. Happy 4th of July. Absolutely. Julie says, yes, ma'am. I think there is a video on his page of me getting my hair tricked. Really? I have to go look. Let me go look real quick. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. I probably did back in my days. I'm old now. I like a good bump, though. Let me pull up 99 Customs and see here. See if we can find the wifey. I'm going to pull it up and you tell me which one it is. 99 Customs. Oh, here it is. That's crazy. Now tell me this. And this is not to be rude in any kind of way because the music sounds good, but when it gets that loud, it just buzzes, right? So at that point, when you do it that loud, you're basically getting the reaction of how powerful the speakers are, right? It's not so much for the sound, it's how powerful the speakers are. Am I understanding that right? I don't want to misspeak. Yes, and listen, USA. Did anybody watch US soccer last night? Let's go. We're in. We had control of that game the whole time. Even with the red card and a player down. Journey says we got the World Cup 2026. We've got 250-year birthday. Happy July 4th. The British are coming. Michigan Lakes. Have a great 4th, everybody. Michigan Lakes. Do you have a TikTok? I do. What is my TikTok? Let me see what my TikTok is. My TikTok, and I spend a lot of time on TikTok. I do. I don't post a lot, but I spend a lot of time on TikTok. It's at, here, I'll just put it here. It says Rock Talk, but here's the underline. At Ratchet 0417. And I'll show you the TikTok. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the bus. Everybody's seen the bus, but we'll show the bus again. I can't wait till we have like a big picnic or family reunion with you guys. That would be a blast. Now, every time I bring TikTok up, hold on. Hold on. Let me pull up TikTok. Let me get this off of here, Julie. Okay. I'll pull up my TikTok. Here is the TikTok. And let's see here. Oh, I don't know why it does this. I have to, when I'm on my Mac, oops, it wants me to line stuff up. Right now I got a Dalmatian on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there we go. Unable to verify. This is crazy. The way it makes me do this. Okay, look. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we'll just go with this one. That's the 0417 over there.
I'm a country motherfucker, man. I'm
I
straight
need
from the
to
sticks.
speak
I
for
got
that.
Jack Daniels bottle with my snakeskin kicks. About 67 bikers rolling up to my show to see the redneck rapper with the gangster flow. When
I ain't
I
going to no redneck
fast,
race.
I do it
What's
real
that?
slow. And then I fully camoed out from my head to my toes. And now I'm looking at the
And what do you see?
crowd. And what do I see? A bunch of country motherfuckers here to party with me. So put your hands up in the air, move them up and back down. I'ma show you a little trick, but I ain't no clown. I had to make me some money, turn an ounce to a pound. Got a couple big.
There you go. So hopefully you got it now. You know what? I am going to show you this. I just ordered me a Sophie shirt. But I'm big into basketball. That is my thing. I love me some Sophie Cunningham. Check out these shirts. Actually, maybe I can find the video. And her point. She's always protecting Caitlin Clark. Is this it? And it's probably my favorite female basketball player. Watch out for Dogman. Okay. The phone mic can't pick it up. Okay, got it. Let me make sure. USA, that's right. In person is totally different. I bet it is, yeah. Because, I mean, Journey wasn't being rude when she said it sounded horrible, but it does sound most staticky when you're trying to listen to it through this. No offense. She would never try to offend you. Portugal just won tonight. Listen, Rick's been watching all the games. I just been watching USA play. Julie said TikTok accounts is Jason and Julie. Lots of. I'm going to screenshot that so I can go and find you guys. Let me just do this. I spend a lot of nights on TikTok, especially when I can't sleep. When that insomnia kicks in, I do watch a lot of TikTok. And there was my TikTok. Yep. Julie, I was waiting for her to tell me to drop her link. Oh, I didn't know if you had. I didn't know if you could get the link to the TikTok. Sorry. Perfect. Glad to have you. I need to do more TikTok. Like I said, you know, I just enjoy everybody that comes to the YouTube channel. I don't care that it's not real big. I enjoy what we have. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even do these lives, honestly. But I enjoy everybody getting together and just talking and bringing some things that's going on in the world up to front. Julie, we're going to go over it again, but outside of Houston, they've got 30-some bodies. I think it's 32 was the last count in the bayous that they've been finding. And they're just trying to say it's drunk people falling in the bayous. 32, and we're just now halfway through the year. I think they got a serial killer. So we're going to cover that again. Savannah says now we could have some fun on a night with the Rock Chalk crowd. That's right. Hey, Stacy, good to see you, as always. We was causing a little bit of a ruckus earlier. But anyway. Hawkeye says she's on TikTok, and it's Hawkeye's. Faye says it's Hawkeye's. Love you, too. Every once in a while, I have an ornery side of me. Especially if somebody's talking about me. And I know a little bit about them. I might play with them a little bit. Rock, I'm in mighty Melbourne, not mountains. You've got Wi-Fi, all right. Yes, I remember when I was on the live, and your mom's got a really nice pool, too. Indoor pool. Julie's looking for you right now, Faye. There it is. Faye tagged it. Tagged her TikTok. There you go. Yeah, definitely a serial killer. I do want to go back over Houston. I've been looking. Hasn't been a body for a little bit. But, you know, we was getting 3-4 bodies a day there in Houston. It's crazy. So crazy. All right, everybody. Have a happy 4th. Please make sure you sub up to Hawkeye. She says she's going to go to a fireworks show, and she's going to share it on live, hopefully. Much love, everybody. We are out of here. Remember, love louder, be kind to one another, and if you can, pay it forward.
Good friends, good days. We don't need fancy plans or big city lights. Just an old dirt road and some Friday night rides. Laughing too loud, no reason at all. Just good company when the sun starts to fall. We talk about nothing, we talk about it all. And somehow you're there every time I call. Life gets heavy, but it don't stay that way. when I got you on my side every day. Good friends, good days, good times rolling on, like a country song on the radio strong. We may drift, we may change, but we don't fade away. That's the way it is with good friends and good days. Yeah, we stick like glue through the highs and lows. Wherever life goes, that's where friendship goes. We've seen heartbreaks, we've seen storms, still show up at the door like nothing was wrong. No judgment here, just a hand to hold. The stories we'll be telling when we're old. From back porch nights to long highway drives, you keep the good in my life alive. And even when the road gets rough, we never stop showing up. Good friends, good days, good times rolling on, like a country song on the radio strong. We may drift, we may change, but we don't fade away. That's the way it is with good friends and good days. Yeah, we stick like glue through the highs and lows. Wherever life goes, that's where friendship goes. Some people come and go like seasons do, but the real ones stay. They pull you through. Good friends, good days, we've had our share. Through every memory, you were always there. Time can't break what we've built this way. That's the truth about good friends and good days. Yeah, we stick like glue through the highs and lows. Wherever life goes, that's where friendship goes. Good friends, good days, always stay.
Floating through the sky, Kansas night, stars so high. Let it ride. She got flowers in her hair, moonlight in her eyes, barefoot in the grass, feeling so alive. Tie-dye dreams that she don't pay pretend. Roll it up slow with all her friends. Windows down, music loud, riding through the plains, laughing in the wind, don't care about the rain. Free so glow, yeah, she shines so bright. Girly girl 420, living her life. She don't rush, she just vibes. Peace and love, that's her style. From the sunset to sunrise, yeah, we floating tonight. Girly girl 420, yeah, she light it up slow. Fire it up, Kansas, let the whole world know. Puff, puff, pass, baby, don't you hold on tight. We just chasing good vibes under neon lights, yeah. Girly girl 420, yeah, we rolling free. Stars in the sky, that's where we wanna be. Hands to the sky, let your worries all go. Fire it up, Kansas, let it glow, let it glow. Cosmic soul, she dancing in the Milky Way. Talking to the stars, got a lot to say. Peace signs up, got love in her heart. Every little moment feeling like art. Old school van, painted colors so wild. Laugh like a queen, free spirit child. There's that vibe, let it circle round. No bad energy allowed in this town. No stress, no chains, just love in our veins. Let it ride, let it wave. We ain't ever the same. Girly girl 420, yeah, she light it up slow. Fire it up, Kansas, let the whole world know. soul's gifted. Everything feel right. Take a hit of freedom, let your spirit fly. Kansas to the cosmos, we touch in the sky. Gully girl 420, yeah, we turn it up loud. Fire it up, Kansas, make the people feel proud. Puff, puff, pass, baby, let the good times roll. We just out here rockin' body, mind, and soul. 420, yeah, we living free. Peace, love, unity, that's the energy. Hands to the sky, let your worries all go. Fire it up, Kansas, let it go, let it go. Kansas nights are so bright. Pass it to the left, everything alright. Pick up.
Let's see. We'll do one more. Let me see if I can find one. Let's do this one. It is girly girl in the photo.
Sunrise breaking on a small town street. Coffee in my hand, dirt on my boots and feet. Got a text from a friend saying, "How you been?" Made me think
You'd be surprised now that
where we've been.
other than the red and blue hair dye.
Gone before you know it, gone out of sight. So I'm turning up the radio, windows down, singing with my people all over town. We ain't promised one more mile down the road, so let the good times roll, let your heart explode. Life's too short to hold back love. Raise your hands to the stars above. Tell your family what they mean tonight. Forgive somebody, make it right. Laugh a little louder, dance a little more. Open up your heart like an unlocked door. We're only here for a little while, that's for sure. Life's too short. Love louder. Ooh, ain't about the money, ain't about the fame. It's the memories made and the people who came. Backyard cookouts, kids running wild. Grandma's laugh and a newborn child. Take that trip, make that call. Pick somebody up when they start to fall. Leave the world a little brighter than before. That's what we're all living for. The clock keeps ticking, but we ain't slowing down. We're making every heartbeat count right now. Life's too short to hold back love. Raise your hands to the stars above. Tell your family what they mean tonight. Forgive somebody, make it right. Laugh a little louder, dance a little more. Open up your heart like an unlocked door. We're only here for a little while, that's for sure. Life's too short. Love louder. Whoa, let the good vibes roll. Whoa, let the kindness show. Every sunrise is a gift we get, so live with no regrets. Life's too short to hold back love. Raise your hands to the stars above. Tell your family what they mean tonight. Let your light shine bright. Laugh a little louder, dance a little more. Open up your heart like an unlocked door. We're only here for a little while, that's for sure. Life's too short.